Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? My name is JT, and this is my friend Gio. And today we're back with another normal episode of the Gio and JT Podcast. Cue that theme music. Gio, Gio, JT Podcast under 30 minutes. I don't know. I accidentally burped through that. Oof. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't fully woken up. It's weekend, and it's actually midday. So, yeah, I'm not fully energetic. Anyway, as usual, our podcast goes. Welcome back to the Gio and JT podcast. As usual, our podcast goes. Gio talks about wrestling, and I try to recap it. And then I talk about film. He tries to recap it, and then we say our goodbyes.
Without using my phone.
And not using your phone. I won't hogger it. I won't. What's the word? I was gonna say hogger, but
that's not really.
It's not the right word.
I know what word you're trying to think of, but
I think we have the same word, but we don't know how to pronounce
it. It's that word.
This word. I'm not editing this. There. I'm not editing this. Anyway. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, Gio, would you like to start? Let me pull up the timer.
I would love to start. Okay.
10-minute timer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We good?
Give me a second.
All righty.
And go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if you don't already know, I talk about WWE, and I'm just going to talk about this week's Monday Night Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. So on the March 9th episode of Monday Night Raw, we saw the arena get absolutely flooded with masked men as Adam Pearce, the Raw general manager, tried to call out Seth Rollins, but only one revealed to be the real Seth Rollins. Then Austin Theory and Logan Paul came out saying that they were going to beat him up, and then they were going to beat up Seth and his masked men. Theory and Paul stepped into the ring, only for Seth's masked men to get in the ring with Rollins, and then Rollins put his mask back on, and they all shuffled around, hiding the real Seth Rollins. And then L.A. Knight, came out and attacked Logan Paul and Austin, but unfortunately it was 2-on-1, so Logan Paul and Austin fought back. But Jimmy and Jey Uso came out to LA Knight's side and beat the crap out of Logan Paul and Austin Theory. We also saw Bayley become the number one contender for AJ Lee's Intercontinental Championship after winning a gauntlet match. And
What's then Danhausen curses. What's a gauntlet match?
Oh, got you. So it's basically where two wrestlers start out in the ring, right? And one has to pin the other, like it's a normal match. Let's say it was you and me, all right? Let's say I pinned you, all right? So instead of just ending the match right there, you would get eliminated, and a new wrestler would come in that I would have to face. And it would be a certain amount.
So it's like the general wrestle, like the 30 ring thing, right?
Kind of.
Where they have that's what I'm talking about. The switching out of people.
In a Royal Rumble, though, not only do you have to send your opponent over the top rope, but it doesn't matter if you, in a Royal Rumble, you have to, a new opponent comes in every, few minutes, but in a gauntlet match, you have to eliminate someone in order for someone else to come.
So, same idea of switching out people, different ways of doing it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Fascinating.
And there's not 30, but I don't remember how many there were this time. Maybe 6 or something. I don't remember. But
how's green shirt guy doing?
Green shirt guy's green shirt guy, man. I mean,
hey, guys, if you notice our color scheme today,
it's yellow. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe to the color blinds. Not colorblind.
No, trust, I'm not colorblind, guys.
I'm sorry to all the colorblind people. I'm sorry. I know I'm being canceled for being colorblindest. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. Continue.
All right. And then backstage, we
All right,
saw
guys.
El Grande Americano and Danhausen, the guy who was revealed to be in the Create Elimination Chamber. Danhausen is known for cursing people. I think I already told you about this, but it's
Beep,
really funny. He
beep,
goes,
beep,
"You
mother, beep.
are cursed."
Beep, beep, beep. Like that? No? Oh, brother.
I get it, but
Okay, bye.
guys, I think we should cancel JT.
No! No,
Anyways,
no, don't cancel me. Don't cancel
but El
me.
Grande Americano had a match that night with Penta. And before that match, Danhausen got mad at El Grande Americano and cursed him. You are
Curse!
cursed. Um, and then later that night in the match, in El Grande Americano's match, he lost to Penta after Penta hit him with a Penta driver to retain his Intercontinental Championship. We also saw Kofi Kingston invite Javon Evans to be a part of the New Day. And I've lost my notes. Okay, never mind. And then Maxine Dupree attacked her former tag team partner, Natty, aka Natalia.
Wait,
And
that's the second time that someone's done this in the last week.
yes, it happens a lot in WWE.
People have trust. I get it. It's all fake. Nothing is real. It's all scripted. But like,
Well, I don't know about that, but and then let me give you a little context before this next part. There's a team called the Judgment Day, and they are pretty much
do they
they're
judge
like
people?
family, bro. They're like
Do you
family.
like judge people?
Huh?
Do they judge people?
No, they're just called the Judgment Day.
Oh.
But the Judgment Day is in the ring, and Finn Balor says to Dominic Mysterio that maybe Dom's dad was right, and he's just a spoiled little
Oh.
word. I can't say.
Yeah.
Dominic pushes Finn Balor in the face, and then Finn Balor didn't take it lightly, and he kicked Dom in the head, and he went to punch him, but then JD McDonough tries to help Finn resist, and then puts him in the corner, tries to okay, this isn't the best choice, we're like family guys, and then as Dom is getting up, Finn pushes JD out of the way and hits Dom with a sling blade and tries to hit another on Dom, but JD clotheslines Finn, and the rest of the Judgment Day beats up Finn Balor, and then Dom tries to hit him with a hammer, not a hammer, but a hammer that they use to ring the bell, which is still a hammer.
Okay. For context, I don't know what these people look like. So in my mind, I just think of like generic, big, muscular man in tights just brawling at each other. Like that's what I picture. Like
kind of. I mean, you can look up a picture.
Just they're all bald. They're just
nope.
Well,
none of them are bald.
I'm not looking up the pictures. I'm not. My search history is full of Disney content and YouTube. That's it. I don't. It needs. That's great.
But before Dom tried to hit him with the hammer, Finn kicked him, and then Dom got back up and hit him with the hammer, and then went up to the top rope and him with a frog flash to Balor. And then JD got a steel chair and placed it on top of Finn Balor, and Dom hit another frog splash onto Finn Balor. And then later that night, so last week we saw CM Punk on Raw saying to Roman Reigns that at WrestleMania he was going to bury Roman next to his father, and Jimmy and Jey Uso,
Dang, bro, that's brutal.
They came out and they wanted CM Punk to apologize for what he said to Roman Reigns, and so I'm just going to quote CM Punk here. CM Punk said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry Roman Reigns treated the two of you and the rest of his family and the bloodline like garbage for years and never once came out here to publicly apologize for the way he treated his family that he loves. I'm sorry that Roman Reigns disrespected one of my mentors, the great American dream, Dusty Rhodes, the father of my good friend Cody Rhodes, when he called himself irrelevant and is somehow not on the hook for apologizing, but I am. I'm sorry, Usos. I'm sorry that Roman Reigns has tricked you and the rest of the Samoan family and all these people and everybody watching all around the world that he gives a single crap about any of you or any of this, because if he cared about you or the people or me or this company or this business, I'd be standing in the ring talking to him right now instead of his young boys. And then Punk shoved the mic into Jay's chest, which he did not take lightly. Jay shoved CM Punk, and then CM Punk tried to get back up, but Jimmy Uso punched him in the face, and then the Usos left the ring. So now on to NXT March 10th.
Wow. That's a lot. Just by the way, you got like 2 minutes.
Okay, bet. Speed run. Shawn Legacy and Eli Knight were both
Sonic
in the
mode.
triple threat match, but they both somehow won because they both accidentally doubled pin Jasper Troy. Lexus King and Uriah Connors beat Charlie Dempsey and Tavion Heights. Tony D'Angelo calls out Joe Hendry and tells Joe to prepare and claims that he'll be the new NXT champion. Sol Ruka beats Laney Reed. Ethan Page and Ricky Saint beat Joe Hendry and Miles Bourne after Miles accidentally distracted the ref, and Ethan hit Joe with the NXT Championship while the ref was distracted to win the match. Then we go to SmackDown, March 13th. Drew says he's done with Jacob Fatu, Cody, Nick Aldis, and all the people, and he quits WWE. And then we saw Nikki Cross distract Solo Sikoa in his match versus the Wyatt Six, causing Uncle Howdy to hit his sister Abigail on Solo and win and retrieve the lamp, only for Tama Tonga to take the lamp back. Then Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair were about to win the Women's Tag Team Championships when Nikki Bella interrupted the match, ending in a DQ. Danhausen curses The Miz after The Miz doesn't agree to his idea. Jelly Roll made an appearance on Miz TV. And then Kit Wilson came into the ring and called Jelly Roll toxic. Kit then pushes Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll tried to punch Kit, but Kit moves out of the way and hits Miz instead. Jacob Fatu had his match with Trick Williams, only for Drew McIntyre to come back after he said he quits and attack Jacob while the ref wasn't looking. And then hit a Claymore on Jacob after the match. And then we saw Randy Orton sign a contract to go up against Cody for the WWE Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania. Then Randy Orton became a bad guy and did a heel turn. He went to hug Cody, but instead grabbed his head and slammed it against the table. Then
You're
kicked
done.
Cody in the crown.
You're done. You're done.
Please, I have like a sentence left.
Speak.
Okay, he tossed Cody outside the ring, throws him over the announce table, and then picks up steel steps and hits Cody with him.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This might be a bad time to mention it's the midday and I woke up a while back. And see, I am not in energetic mode. I am in I'm in my name. I'm alive. But I'm not full energetic mode. So let's see how much I retain. Alright. So
wait, before we start, we gotta do the tossing the phone on the bed so you know I'm not using my notes. Yep, that works.
I need to get my phone case broke this week. Not because I threw it, because like it had this back thing that would make it spin. It broke, which sucks. But luckily I had an extra one. Anyway. Okay, so what's that family called again? What's that big family that... Oh, okay.
Oh, the Samoans. There's a...
No, not the Samoans. The Vanish. Judgment. The Judgment family. So the Judgment family is having a big fight because they're a family about one of them leaving WWE and... No, that's the Samoans.
No, that's Drew McIntyre.
Okay, Drew McIntyre's leaving
he quit
WWE. He's joining John Cena and Dave Bautista and The Rock and the funeral of wrestlers who go ba 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 all the time in their infinite lives. And then what else? We had another betrayal of teammates for the second time in a week. Apparently this is a common thing, which that's kind of stupid. And let's see, how is the budget going? How are the budget type of things? Is the storytelling just as bad as last week?
No, it's gotten a little better, but you know.
A little better, a little worse. Nothing overall changing that much. Yeah, this is probably the worst recap, if I can say, because I did not pay attention that well.
Yep.
Hey, at least I watched the video, so something. I am so glad I did do a recap like on these. Oh my god. Anyway, let's talk about the my part of the video, shall we? So I'm gonna speed run in 15 minutes. Um, 5 movies. Oh, 4 movies. Let me just.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, yep. I have exactly 15, less than 15 minutes to speed run this. All right. First, let's get to the first one. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, last time we left Last time we left off with the adventures of Ichabod, or no, we left off with Saludos Amigos and Three Caballeros, and I talked about in length, or in less length, about how, yeah, Walt Disney went there and yada yada, and really cool. Let's talk about after the war, shall we? So World War II has ended. Yay! But that doesn't mean the world is ready for animated films. I mean, fully featured because Walt Disney, remember he worked with the government, and now that the war's over, he's no longer working with the U.S. government, and he's still in financial trouble. So, what do we get out of all of this? Make my music. Probably the longest package film, coming with 10 segments, and half of them are good, the other half are bad. It's literally, there's like a straight line you could go. Half these are good, half of these are bad. But another big part, this is the only official Walt Disney animated feature film that is not on Disney Plus. The only way you can watch this is through DVD and bootleg. But I totally didn't watch it on bootleg. Um,
Totally, totally.
totally. Um, So yeah, the only way you can watch this, and this movie is very memorable in the sense of it has 10 segments. It has the Martins and the Coys, Blue Bayou, all the cats join in, Without You, Casey and the Bat, Two Silhouettes, Peter and the Wolf, After You Gone, Johnny Fedora, Alice Bluebonnet, and the Whale Who Wanted to Sing at the Met. So like half of these are good. Like all the cats join in, Without You, Peter and the Wolf, Johnny Fedora, and Alice Bluebonnet, which is probably my favorite part of the entire film. And then, of course, the whale who wanted to sing at the Met. And then I think, did I say Casey at the Bat? I don't know if, but like Martin to the Coys it's entertaining, but it's very controversial because it has some stereotypes that are not good. Um, um, and Blue Bayou is actually a cut segment from Fantasia because the idea of Fantasia was originally for it to be, and not just be one movie, but be this ever evolving thing where it would go back in theaters every couple of years and have different segments in. So there was a part. So Blue Bayou was originally going to be played to. I forgot that. Let's see. It might say it here. Um. Uh. Originally was going to be played to Claire de Lune, but um they replaced that animation segment that they had done with a new song called Blue Bayou. I feel like I'm so loud right now. I don't know.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah, anyways, this movie, I don't if I remember correctly, yeah, it did fine. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god, a world changing movie, because like these were just a bunch of shorts that they pushed together. Um, so
Got you.
yeah, there wasn't really anything big with this movie. I mean, the shorts have been like released individually. Like Peter and Wolf is it's another great short. After You've Gone, I think it's a great short, but it's not a story per se. And funny enough, Casey and the Bat, which is actually represented in Walt Disney World, there's like a Casey corner. It has like, and it's on Main Street. Um,
Hmm.
and I always go there every time because it's a really cool like Easter egg and nod. Um, and see, it's like it really has nothing to do with music. Like all of them either have like story wise have to do with music. Now, Casey and the Bat, yes, they're singing in it, but it's about a baseball player, which is like the farthest thing you can get from music, sports.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
look,
music is in baseball. There's a few songs, baseball
yes,
and stuff, but
but in this scenario, like,
Yeah.
It's not really like the music is just a setting. Like at least Johnny Fedora and Alice Bubonic have the Andrew sisters who are awesome. And okay, shit. Now let's talk about uh the dang it, I did the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I did it right. I did the right thing.
Oh, I'm in Fancy Free.
Yeah. So this was the seventh. No, ninth. This was the ninth Walt Disney animated feature film. Let me just check on my time. My time is okay. And this was the first one of that they put two stories and just pushed them together. Two. So originally this contains two segments. Um, Mickey and the Beanstalk, which is based off Jack the
I love that one.
Beanstalk, and Little Bear Bongo, which is based off a magazine that Walt Disney found in Cosmic Politics. I think that's what the thing is. He used it again for another one of the movies. We'll get to it later. Um,
Interesting.
and Bongo is really bad. It has the worst song, I think, in all. But a bear likes to say it with the slap. Talking about
Oh,
how a bear
that.
likes to show affection to one another by slapping each other. Just let it sit. Just let it sit. And making the Beanstalk, yes, has been is pretty entertaining. Puppets, my friend. As much as I am a big Jim Henson fan, Egderbergen. Why are you at what's her name? What's her name? Uh, I know I cast. Why are you at Luna Patton's birthday by yourself with your two puppets, mister? Where are the parents? Very weird, very uncomfortable. So in the 60s, Disney was like,
It was
well, we
weird.
have the Mickey part, so like what if we just take it and then instead of having the Egner Bergen, we'll just have Ludwig von Drake from the Walt Disney show at the time. He'll talk about it. So you might have seen part of this with Ludwig von Drake, which is at least entertaining and if not fully animated. But yeah, this movie has its issues. Okay, let's talk about Melody Time. Which not to confuse it with Make My Music, but these get mixed up all the time. So this film has 7 segments. It has Once Upon a Winter Time, Bumble Boogie, which I enjoy, The Legend of Johnny Appleseed or Applecid, Little Toot, Trees, Blame It on the Samba, and Picasso Bill. Now this movie has a lot of controversies. Woo boy! First things first. Um, Bumble Boogie is a ripoff of a song, of an actual song that
Really?
Disney couldn't get the rights to, if I'm not mistaken. It's a it's or it's yeah, it's a jazzy version of the Flight of the Bumblebee. You know what I'm talking about?
What's it called again?
The Flight of the Bumblebee. So this segment's called Bumble Boogie, but it's just a jazzier version of Bumble Boogie. And then Johnny
Yeah.
Appleseed or Johnny Appleseed is one of the only times Disney, outside of Hunchback of Notre Dame, has recognized religion. Because as a song that goes, "The Lord is good to me, and so I thank the
Oh, that.
Lord
I know what
for
that is.
giving." Yeah, and it's a great segment. But the thing people and I have issue with is it portrays the West as barren and waste. Like it was just no one was there, which is simply untrue. There were Native Americans there, and if you think about it, and you think about history, and you think about how how people used to treat Native Americans, you can realize, oh, what they did. And this gets even worse when we talk about, we'll get to it in a second. But Little Toot, the Andrew sisters came back, and then, in my opinion, better song, worse story. Than Johnny Fedora. Um, then Trees is a like beautiful like animation. I recommend go look up Trees. It is beautiful. It's music and it's about a tree. It's stupid in concept, but it's really cool. And then Blame It on the Samba is a cut part of of one of the Latin American films. So originally there was going to be a third one, but just something happened and there wasn't. So they did have this part, um, and they just put it here for melody time. And then Picasso Bill, or Pecos Bill, I should say. Um, Wow. I mean, I think I could go on a whole video, but I don't have time. We have like 4 minutes or something. So basically, this
4 minutes
guy,
until we hit the 30-minute mark.
yeah. Uh,
Dang.
so basically, Pecosville is a fake. So you guys know Tall Tales. They're like Johnny Appleseed or John Henry or George Washington having wooden teeth. That's like a tall tale, basically. I don't think the George Washington one's a good example, but basically that's what they are. Well, Pecosville is a fake one. It's a fake, and it came around the early 19th century, and it was a trick. People were trying to trick people, and Walt Disney fully fell for it. I mean, this Pecosville has its own restaurant at Walt Disney World in Magic Kingdom. I believe in Frontierland. It's a good place. Has some nice French fries. Anyway, it has cool things like Rob Reuters, but let's talk about so it's about this guy named Pecos Bill, who it talks about how he discovered the West and how he created the West, basically, like how the I might just save Adventures of Ichabod for next video, honestly, but how he created the Grand Canyon or the colorful um West. And
B1
there's
gaslighter
a
for you.
part in there where I could get canceled if I don't mention it. Where Pecos Bill starts shooting Indians who are trying to paint themselves. And I'll show you this afterwards, Gio, but yeah, it's not a good it's really bad. Um yeah. And that's all the time we have for today. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, to kind of leave you. I mean, Gio, you do have time to recap. Um, but
I'll make it a quick recap.
yeah, you have like 2.5 minutes.
All right. So, Make My Music happened after World War II and is not on Disney. You can only watch it
Plus,
via DVD or
plus,
bootleg.
plus.
Fantasia was supposed to be this forever evolving thing. Make My Music wasn't on anything too special. It was just a bunch of shorts mixed together. Fen and Fancy Free was the 9th Disney featured film. Melody Time had 7 segments. Bumble Boogie is a ripoff of the
Fly the
Flight of the
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Little Toot had a better song but a worse story. Pecos Bill is a in the early 19th century. And JT, I just pulled a 1000 IQ moment. That is not my phone. This is my phone.
That's your phone case? Oh, that's not
This is my old phone that doesn't work anymore. I kept it for like my movies and stuff. This is a fake. This is my phone. I was taking notes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, I'm at least glad you did because, yeah,
I won't take
how
I'm
still impressed that I remember learning I'm still impressed that I have all of this knowledge in my head. Like even though I'm going through Wikipedia, it's just mainly to double check my facts. But the fact that I have all this knowledge in my head is, in my opinion, very impressive. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all next time. JT out.
Bye.